I could feel them wanting to know that. I'm hearing, if you haven't read the book, Emotional Intelligence, go ahead and get it. It's never about them. It's always about what I choose to see and what I choose to experience. I could feel them wanting to know that. I'm hearing the word diplomacy for you guys. Diplomacy. What does that mean to you? For some of you guys, there could be someone in this water sign collective that's actually feeling like going back to school. I'm definitely feeling that energy. Well, I feel the energy of GED. Someone didn't get a GED. Someone didn't get a diploma. But I'm also seeing that you guys need to be more diplomatic in your approach. Be mindful of how you speak to people. Spirit is talking Queen of Swords in this moment. Queen of Swords is one of the most emotional, intelligent beings in the deck. Her intelligence, her ability to articulate and communicate with grace and ease. However, don't piss her off. When you piss off the Queen of Swords, she is reckless with her tongue. You understand? She is reckless with the way she makes people feel. So she's connected to your emotions. Her throat chakra is connected to the heart chakra, the speaking to the heart. We have a Tower in reverse. We have the Page of Cups in reverse. We have the Four of Pentacles, and we have, in the end, a Two of Wands. What you don't see coming is Temperance. What I tell you about your emotions. See that? Tempering your emotions, being mindful of how you speak, emotional intelligence. That is going to be key for you guys. The guidance that you need is emotional intelligence. If you haven't read the book, Emotional Intelligence, go ahead and get that. It is going to help you curtail your tongue. I thought fire signs had a reckless tongue. Nah, it's y'all. Y'all, water signs have a very disrespectful tongue. Why? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, why are y'all reckless with y'all tongue? That's all I want to say. Okay, so with the Tower here in reverse, some of you guys might be feeling quite stuck. And what's interesting is that the thing that you're feeling stuck about is your mind. It's in, and I know that you guys don't want to hear that, like it's all in my head, right? Because it's like, how dare you say that to me? But the energy of it's all in your mind. If you can envision, Holy Spirit, which is this card? There is a card in the tarot, and there's actually a couple, but typically if you look at the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Swords has someone who is blindfolded and who has their hands tied and their swords all around them. That is mental imprisonment, because this person is self-imposed. Hello, Tanae. Think about it. They are self-imposed in the prison that they are in. It's never about you. It's never about them. It's always about what I choose to see and what I choose to experience. Well, how can I control what happened to me? They did such and such and such. I attracted it. It's okay. We all late. I didn't start till 7 o'clock. It's all good. Now, I want you to remember that when you wake up in the morning, you set the tone for your day. What are the first things out your mouth? What is the first action that you take? What is the first thing that you think? Is it gratitude? Is it about the amount of work that you have? Is it I don't feel like getting up? Is it like I don't want to go? I don't want to have to do this. Like what is the energy that you are starting your day, infusing in your day? If I take this bottle of water, right, that I'm not going to drink, but if I take this bottle of water and I add some Kool-Aid into it, it's going to infuse the water with Kool-Aid. And so this water is no longer going to just be water. It's going to be what I put into it, right? What if I put peppermint in the water? It's going to be minty. If I put lemon in the water, it's going to be lemony. So whatever you infuse your day with is what your day will be. That's why I say the mental imprisonment is in the mind. It's the mind. It's talking about, again, the Tower is the card that releases you from what you need to, what's holding you in bondage, right? The Tower says something needs to change, and maybe you won't like how I'm going to shake this shit up, right? We just had tornadoes happen in Kentucky, right? But we don't know what the vibration of Kentucky was in that moment. And that's not to be disrespectful. People can get offended by me. It's not an intent. But we don't know what the vibration is. But whatever it was, the universe agreed that things needed to change. Tornadoes represent rapid change. So that whirlwind, mental, right? Wind energy, mental, communication, right? Technology, something in that space needed to be wiped away. And it was. Now, it feels unfortunate for the people that are there because you're looking at it from a perspective of what about their homes? What about their valuables? What about all they lost? What didn't they lose? That's the difference in gratitude and ingratitude. Gratitude focuses on what I still have. Ingratitude focuses on what I lost. And if my focus is on what I lost, that's why the Tower comes to shake it up. It's like, hey, all of the things that you think you need in this moment, it's not about that. And what happened is there was an outpouring in the community. People came together. Most of the time, we live our own lives independent of other people. Meaning, I'm not checking on my neighbor to see if they're okay. I'm only checking on people I fool with. If I don't fool with you, I ain't checking on you. So the mental imprisonment is about you being stuck in your own way, your own mind. The Tower wants to come in and shake it up. Why? Because something needs to change. It wants to transform your life. Now we have the Page of Cups in reverse. A young new idea that's being stunted because you're dreaming, but you have a lack of faith. Whenever I see a Tower in reverse, that means that I'm not trusting the universe. And when I stay stuck in my head, like, I'll give y'all an example. I was talking to my son the other day and I said to him, what if you were making $65,000 a year? How would that impact your life? Anybody under the age of 25 makes $65,000 a year. Anybody under 30 makes $65,000 a year. Just put a hand up in the chat. If you're under 30 and you make $65,000 a year, put a hand up. Anybody? Back in the day, I would be rich. At $65,000 a year with no bills, right? He don't have no bills because he live with his pops, right? So no mortgage, no rent. $65,000 a year equates to about $1,900 a check, maybe $18 depending on how many dependents you have. And if you multiply that out, it's enough. 1,800 times 2 is 3,200 times 10 is about 32,000, and then you add another 32 to it. It's enough. And I wanted him to realize in his mind, like 32,000 you could save in 10 months. In 10 months, you can have $32,000 and buy the car that you desire. Now, I asked him, what's the biggest amount of money that you can imagine yourself to get? And it wasn't big at all. So if you're going to use your imagination for things, why not use it for things that can illuminate your life and gives back to the universe? Your desire should not be selfish. Your desire should be able to help other people. With that being said, some of you guys have emotional blocks, and that is why the Tower is coming in. Remember the first thing I said, diplomatic. The second thing I said is emotional intelligence. If you are doubting your intuition, if you are having emotional blocks, if you are stuck on what is not working, right? You don't trust your dreams. I'll never be successful. I'm getting too old. I'm too old for this. I'm too old to go back to school. I'm too old to start this vision. I'm too old to start this job. I'm too old to start. Those types of things are what holds you back. That's your mental prison. You understand? I'm too old to start over. Ain't nobody gonna love me, right? All of it. So right now you're being called to do something which is stabilize your mind. Stabilize your thoughts, stabilize your feelings, stabilize your emotions. Because what you don't see is the Temperance here. And the Temperance is all about that emotional balance. Remember, emotional intelligence. This came out before the card came out after we talked about emotional intelligence. And I'm telling you, the universe is aligning you with your desires by allowing you to not be so wishy-washy in your emotions. I am working on that too, girl. Let me tell you what I do every single day. I get in the mirror and I'm like, oh my God, I'm aging in reverse. I look so good for my age. Like, I say that all the time. And I get in here and I'm like, baby, like, I didn't even put no makeup on. Like, I have no makeup on today. No filter, no makeup. This is me, just raw. And when I look at myself, I love what I see. I'm like, girl, you look good. You know what I mean? Like, we get in the mirror and we go under here and we look at our eyes, right? And we look at our skin and I tell my skin, like, you are beautiful. Like, I say that to me. And so when I go out in the world, guess what the reflection is? You look so good. And I be like, thank you. I set the intention. I not only set the intention, I also set the belief. A few years ago, I didn't feel that way. A few years ago, I would look at myself and be like, let me put on some makeup or let me do something different. I'm not attractive. And not only did I feel that way, I dressed that way. I dressed down. I played everything down. Well, I'm natural. I just like to be comfortable. No, you see, I put a little something, a little twist in my hair. I got a couple little curls over here, right? I'm looking at myself like, wow, girl, you look good. Because I recognize the energy of not feeling good. You know what I mean? I do. I have kids, multiple. that are old enough to work and make good money. So with that being said, right now, what do you have control over? Your bladder. Be grateful. That's about it. You're thinking and you're speaking. Your bladder, you're thinking and you're speaking. That's it. You can't control what the car next door gonna do. You can't control anything outside of you. However, you control everything with your beliefs and your perception. Your belief and your perception is what attracts the things you don't like. Okay? So the meanings, the feelings of being scarce, blocks, things like that, that's going to change. With this 4 energy, it's about dependability. It's about integrity. It's about strength. It's about building up. But in its shadow, it's also stagnation. It's repressive. It's limited. Where is my thinking limited? Where am I repressing my emotions? Right? You got this page that's telling you to feel good. But you like, no, I don't want to feel that. No. Hello, the String Alchemist. How are you, love? I see you. Discovery. Now it's time for important decisions. You got a decision to make. Right now you have a decision to make. And the decision is about planning for the future. Somebody asked, they wanted to know, what is it that we need to do to be in our purpose, right? For the water signs. And I thought it was a great question. 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands. Aries energy. Aries energy is about initiation. It's about getting things done. It's about getting things started. Let me be clear. Aries energy is about taking that initiation. It's about taking the step to do. This is an opportunity for you to take your own personal power. That 2 of Wands energy is it's aligning with it feels like Empress energy, giving birth to something new. Now 2s primarily correlate to your High Priestess, intuition, passion, a sense of knowing, connectedness. 2s are also about partnership. And it doesn't necessarily mean a physical partner. It can also mean the partnership with the divine. And that's what it should be, right? How do I partner with the divine to experience life the way I need to? What I love about this Temperance card is the angel in it. Because angels and guides are there when you invoke them. When you give them permission to step in and say, I want to partner with you. The 14 energy is about change. This is about expansion. So for some of you guys, what I'm seeing is a lot of expansion. This is about harmony. It's about bringing into balance, having moderation in your spending, in your thinking, in your activities, right? It's about curtailing your addictions. It's about helping others. It's about finding solutions. And that's exactly what your 2 of Wands wants you to do. It wants you to find solutions. It wants you to trust that solutions are available. I wanted to be mindful because I don't want you to find it. I want you to trust that the solutions are available and all you have to do is tap in. That's the energy for you guys. When you allow yourself to break free of the everyday monotony and you balance those emotions, be mindful of the spending, trying to release control, surrender control, this is you allowing yourself to expand. Thank you, Mo. Let's get your angel card. Angel card for my water signs. Currently on water, and then we have earth and fire left. Hey, Vera Montez. It's good to see y'all. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Let's get this angel card for my water signs. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Thank you for the gift, love. I appreciate it. All right, we got thrones here. Okay. I'm laughing. Y'all know I'm laughing, right? Y'all know I only laugh when the cards start telling y'all exactly what we just said, right? From another deck. Here we go. This is a sacred time of growth, healing, and understanding. There is more information coming your way. Trust that all you need to know will be revealed to you in perfect time. Remember I told you all you can control is your thoughts, your words, and your bladder? I'm just saying. If you're experiencing challenges, yes, because you got all of this 5 energy, know that these are growing pains and that they are contributing to a more aligned future. Only good will come from the situation. Only good. Imagine saying that. Imagine saying only good will come from this. Can you imagine what that feels like? Like, just to feel the energy of only good can come from this situation. That means that all of any other, y'all know when y'all thoughts be going left, this young-minded, immature thinking person energy is saying, well, what if that truck runs into that car and then smashes into the back? Like, why are you allowing intrusive thoughts to take over your mind? When you can trust that only good will come of this, no matter what that is. Thank you for the 40K. Big step, but thank you for that. It says, if you know that there are things that are happening right now trusting that only good will come from the situation and that the life that you're building is guiding you to growth. Isn't that a great thing? Every challenge I face is an opportunity to grow. That's your mantra for the rest of this week.